Song testing 1 to 3, 3 to 1, song check. Namaste devotees, Sitaram. Let us all stand as we all join together. I know you all were standing before, but I'm sorry to have to let you do it again, but so we all join together, devotees. Sometimes we all meet in happy moments and sometimes we all meet in sad moments, but nevertheless, it is satsang, and the key about it is the truth that is happening. We cannot change it. We have to go with the flow, devotees. You see me a little jittery this morning because you know what happened? It has been, we all know this moment would have come for Rajkumar, but Rajendra, sorry. Well, I'll tell you, he was like a Rajkumar for me. Anyway, we all join together, clasp our hand, we join together, and we ask of that omniscient, that omnipotent Lord and Master in this universe to guide us, give us His blessing as we're about to do what we're about to do today, and let all prosperity and good tidings prevail so that they'll become successful and hopeful for each and every one of us. You all repeat after me. Say, Om Adhya Amukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Pretatva Nivar Artham Uttam Loke Prap Artham Audhvam Dahak Karma Karishe. Om 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 Shanno Mitraha Shamvarunaha Shanno Bhavatyarama Shanendro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnu Urukramaha. Om Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmase Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanamam Avato Tadabhaktaram Avato Avato Mam Avato Bhaktaramah. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Om Namo Paramatmaye Namaha. May you, O Supreme Being, friend of all, holiest of all, the controller of the universe, be merciful unto us. May you, O Almighty One, endow us with knowledge and power. May you, O omnipresent and omnipotent Being, shower your blessing all around us. We bow to you, and who, being the most powerful and supreme being, you alone are the omniscient one. When we feel, or whom we feel within our hearts, we will call you and you alone the true one. Your will, as truly revealed in the Vedas, will we obey and preach. We will be truthful in word, thought, and deed. You are our shelter. May you protect us who study and contemplate your nature, who speak only the truth, so that our understanding may be firm in your will and never turn away from it. Your will is truth and righteousness. That which is untrue or contrary and unrighteousness, may you again shelter and protect us, O Lord. Be merciful and grant this our prayer, for which we shall feel ever and ever grateful. Let there be peace in the heavenly region, in the middle region, and on earth. Thank you. You can take your seat now. Off the flowers there. Just offer it in front. Right. Take flowers again. Devotees, you may see slight variation in the ceremony today, and the reason for that is because I do both Puranic and Vedic. So what I do is I kind of marry certain things together, because at the end of the day, it is Hinduism, right? We're not supposed to differentiate. So you have to forgive me for some of you who will think otherwise, right? But I believe due to the power of knowing certain things and knowing when people are born and when people, the moment in time come for them to leave, it is by God's grace. So he knows what is happening and what is being done, and I can't question it. All I can do is try my best to make sure I follow what is required at the moment in time. So we join together. This prayer here is dedicated to, we join together. Excuse me here, it's just that this phone. Right, here we go. So we join together. We join together in the Ishwar Pranastuti. This is the prayer. Every one of the mantras that I normally do, I normally try to explain it. The purpose of explaining it for you really and truly is so that you understand what we are saying. So we join together. Om Vishwani Deva Savitur Duritani Parasavayad Bhadrantana Asavaha. O God, creator of the universe, O radiant cause of all manifestation, do remove from us all that which is difficult in our experience and all tendency to transgress your law, and bring unto us all that is beautiful, benevolent, and auspicious. Om Hiranya Garbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jatapatireka Asit Sadhadhar Prithivim Dyamute Mam Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhim. The sustainer of luminous body, the source of light, has been present even before the creation of this universe. He is known to be the sole master of all being. He sustained this earth and heaven. Until that blissful divinity do we offer or worship with love and devotion. Om Ya Atmada Balada Yasya Visho Upasate Prashisham Yasya Devaha Yasya Chaya Amritam Yasya Mrityu Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhem. He who gives us consciousness that we are souls and provide us with strength. He whom all wise men worship and whose command they all obey. He under whose shade flows the nectar of immortal bliss, and opposing whom bring us daily death unto that blissful divinity, do we offer our worship with love and with devotion. Om Yah Pranato Nimishato Mahekvaik Indraja Jagato Bhabuva Ya Ishe Asya Dvipadashatushpardaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhem. He who by his own glory is the sole king of the entire breathing and winking world. He who controls all biped and quadruped, unto that blissful divinity do we offer our worship with love and devotion. Om Yena Dyarugra Prithivicha Dridhaina Swastavitam Yena Nakaha Yo Antariksha Rajaso Vimanaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhim. He who has steadied the thunderous heaven and the solid earth and confer happiness free from all sorrow. He who creates planets with bird-like movement and causes them to revolve in space, unto that blissful divinity do we offer our worship with love and devotion. Om Prajapate Natva Detanyanyo Vishwajatani Parita Bhabuva Yatakamaste Juhumastano Astu Vayam Shampatayo Rainam. O Master of this entire creation, no one except you can supersede the creature of the visible and of all other invisible world. May those desire for which we come to your shelter be fulfilled. May we be masters of earthly and heavenly riches. Om Sannur Bandura Janatasa Vidata Dhamani Vedabunani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamanasa Tritraye Dhamana Dhairayantara. He alone, O man of our brother, creator and lawgiver. He knows all names, religion, and beginning events. In him, a deliberated soul, moving about in their own free will and enjoying the essence and eternal life sustained in the third state of consciousness. Om Aganenaya Supatarai Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidvam Yoyodhyasma Juhurana Meno Bhuyishtantinam Utkim Videm. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. O Agni, lead us unto the right path, to the wealth of liberation. For you know all pathway leading into that direction. Remove from us all sin that lead us astray. Again and again we offer your words of salutation and praise. And let there be peace in the heavenly region, in the middle region, and on earth. Offer the flowers there. Take the water, the main shota, the water, and just go around and sprinkle, and then each one of them will do after. So one at a time, right? Om Adyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya. Yeah. Om Adyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mriti Shava Nimitta Snanam Maya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. Om Adyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Miti Stane Nimish Shano. Next. Om Adyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Miti Stane Nimit Snanam Maya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. Put some water in. Put some water in. He come in with the water there. Om Adyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Chandanam Maya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. So everybody will touch Chandan on his forehead for me, please. First one, put Chandan on the forehead, then you pass the second one. Here, put on his forehead here. Om Adyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Chandanam Maya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. So devotees, this ceremony that is done really and truly is really inclination from past, where people who passed at home, you have what you call as the preparation, and this is why this little ritual is being done. But really and truly, as I always tell people, it is not that important. You know, you can prepare the person and bring them, and then we start from whatever. But in the Puranic system, they recommend that they want to do it, so we have to go along with people requests. But it's not a must. Because this is just like you dressing inside and coming out. Okay? The mala. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pushpa Mala Maya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. Everyone have to be given a mala. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pushpa Mala Maya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. So the water that was offered is really the purification of the right or wrong. The chandan is sending him off with respect. The mala represent our love, our inclination, our connection, you know, which is by offering of the mala is our final. And then the essence, which represent the beautiful fragrance, beautification, the essence. Yeah, right or wrong? Yeah. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Gandhamaya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. Yeah? No, right. Just, all will do, everyone can do it, no problem. I'll keep my comments to myself. The agarbatti, the incense, and then the arti. Go ahead, right or wrong. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Gandhamaya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Gandhamaya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. All be careful, all burn all yourself. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Gandhamaya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. So the incense, the light of the incense, that if there's any negative vibration around during this moment, the incense is ready to remove those negative vibration. The arti is, this here is true love, so you're doing arti and you're going right or wrong, and then you'll bring it, give to the other person, and then they will do it one at a time. Go ahead. Om Yam Dware Mahagode Andeva Tavasabrate Tattavalokanarthaya Deepo Yamo Pratishtatam. Om Yam Dware Mahagode Andeva Tavasabrate Tattavalokanarthaya Deepo Yamo Pratishtatam. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Sri Mritistane Nimit Deepamaya Diyate Tavo Patishtatam. So in some of the ceremony, we have what you call as a pinda is offered first. Really and truly, that pinda is really offered at the gateway or the doorway of the home. We will offer that pinda, but that pinda is going, just as they come into the close of what we are doing here, we'll offer it and we'll do what we have to do. Okay? Some people do it from the beginning, which is offer the pinda, but the pinda is not really recognized at that moment because you have the presence of the person there. So you have some person, when they do this, they recognize the pinda more than the recognition of the person the performance is done for. So hence the reason I focus more on what is there. I'm just sharing these little, my choices of why I do what I do in comparison with others, you know. So there are minor variations. Okay, so devotees, now that we have completed this part of it, we will leave the floor open for members of the family who want to come and offer flowers and do arti, right? While that is happening, I will do a bhajan or two, you know, and then we will move on with the ceremony accordingly. So we leave the floor open, which is for all the immediate family who would like to also come and pay their respect. So we join together, devotees, in this bhajan, beautiful bhajan. It says here, Milta hai saksha, love, Lord, true bliss can there we go. All right. Lord, true bliss can only be had only at your lotus feet. Even if the whole world was to become my enemy and my life was to become a weight on me, and even if death were to embrace me, still I would concentrate my thought on your lotus-like feet. Even if danger and dilemmas were to surround me and darkness were to engulf me on all four sides, though my mind would not stop wavering, I would still concentrate my thought on your lotus-like feet. Even if I were called upon to pass through the test of being burnt, or made to walk on thorns, or to be made to forcibly abandon my dwelling place, still I would never let my thought go away from your feet. I would continually concentrate on your lotus feet, as they are the source of true bliss. We join together. Those of you who know, you can join. मिलता है सक्षा सुख केवल भगवान तुम्हारे चरणों में मिलता है सक्षा सुख केवल भगवान तुम्हारे चरणों में यदि वैरी सब संसार बने यदि वैरी सब संसार बने मेरा जीवन मुझ पर भार बने मेरा जीवन मुझ पर भार बने चाहे मौत गले का हार बने रह ध्यान तुम्हारे चरणों में मिलता है सक्षा सुख केवल कहीं संकट ने घेरा हो कहीं संकट ने घेरा हो चाहे चारों ओर अंधेरा हो चाहे चारों ओर अंधेरा हो पर चित्त ना डगमग मेरा हो रह ध्यान तुम्हारे चरणों में मिलता है सक्षा सुख केवल कहे अग्नि परीक्षा में जलना हो कहे अग्नि परीक्षा में जलना हो चाहे कांटों पर भी चलना हो, चाहे कांटों पर भी चलना हो, चाहे चोर के देश भी चुरना हो, रहे ध्यान तुम्हारे चरणों में, मिलता है सक्षा सुख केवल भगवान तुम्हारे चरणों में, मिलता है सक्षा सुख केवल. So devotees, I'm doing another bhajan. As the bhajan say, O Lord, there is one Father in this universe who grant unto me knowledge. You are that loving Lord, the sole supporter of all. And in my childhood, I never had the true consciousness of myself. And since then, I have been committing sins all my life. Now, where can I go for help? The attraction to and for the object and of the world has virtually stifled me to death. My heart tells me that you reside in the innermost shrine of my inner self. What a fool I have been to roam about from door to door, looking for you when you are right in my inner self, present as my guest. Save me from sin, O Lord, and make me a true devotee of truth and the Vedas and Vedic wisdom, for me to give up all falsehood and superstition. The boat of my life is caught up in an undercurrent sin. I pray to you, extend to me your help and support to take me out of this sin. O Lord, I've spent my whole life in sin. Save me, O Lord. Be it your will. So devotees also, while I'm doing this, if there's anybody to want to sing a bhajan, let me know. So we join together. This one is He Jagat Pita Bhagavan. हे जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा. हे जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा. बचपन में होश न आया है, जीवन में पापों का माया है. बचपन में होश न आया है, जीवन में पापों का माया है. अब जाऊं कहाँ, विषयों ने मुझको मारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा. हे जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा. दिल मेरा तो यह कहता है, तू मन मंदिर में रहता है. दिल मेरा तो यह कहता है, तू मन मंदिर में रहता है. दिन रात भटकता रहा मैं, दर दर मारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा. हे जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा. पापों से भगवन हमें बचा, वेदों का साक्षा भक्त बना. पापों से भगवन हमें बचा, वेदों का साक्षा भक्त बना. पाखंड जूत से सब एक दिए किनारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा. हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा। मझदार में है बेरा मेरा, कृपा कर आश्रय है तेरा। मझदार में है बेरा मेरा, कृपा कर आश्रय है तेरा। नंदलाल पाप में बीता जीवन सारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा। हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा। दुनिया में एक सहारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा। So devotees, if there is anyone who can sing and you want to sing a bhajan, the floor is open. Please come and join me. So devotees, this one is saying, one day we all have to leave this world. Be it you are very rich or be it that you are very poor, with our hands outstretched, empty, we all will go. Be him a king or a beggar, death recognizes none, but consume irrespectfully all. We study endlessly the religion, the text, and whatever subject matter, yet we do not overcome. In the rough and treacherous water of this world, the boat of life is thrown hither and thither. Only God can see us safely across. So we join together in this one, devotees. एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, ओ एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार। जिनके लाख पर दीप बरत है, जिनके लाख पर दीप बरत है, जाते वो हाथ पसार, ओ जाते वो हाथ पसार। एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, ओ एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार। राजा रंक के काल नहीं चीनत, राजा रंक के काल नहीं चीनत, सबके करत आहार, सबके करत आहार। एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, ओ एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार। वेद पुराण ग्रंथ बहुविधि पद, वेद पुराण ग्रंथ बहुविधि पद, कोई न पावत पार, कोई न पावत पार। एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, ओ एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार। भव सागर में जीवन नैया, भव सागर में जीवन नैया, राम लगावे पार, ओ राम लगावे पार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, ओ एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार. So devotees, now that the family has offered their respect and have given to Rajendra, devotees, I could say chin, okay. What happened is, that's the thing, I know him by chin. Everybody know him by chin. But I'm trying to be a little formal today. So I keep messing up the name. From Rajendra, put the name Rajkumar. Nevertheless, the main thing is Raj is the key in the name. Raj. Right? And Raj means, yes, he was a very nice person, very good person. Devotees, I'm not here to give you a prachar where I tell you what to do and what not to do. That's not my duty. Today we have priesthood has gone totally to the extremities where right now everybody or all priests are vying for a place and a position. I am not like that. There's a chela here, he knows him, I'm not going to call his name. I went to do a little ritual and he took out the phone and he started to take pictures, And I told him, I said, listen, just as how it is your rights to take with the phone, it is also my rights to say, I don't want to be on the phone. Because what happened, everybody today posts everything on social media. I am aware. I have no problem. But I think there are some things are personal and need to remain personal. Forgive me for being that person, When it comes to puja and ritual, that is a personal aspiration. And I don't think you need to advertise if you are in competition with people for your prayer, because it is getting exceedingly, exceedingly overwhelming. And it was never meant to be like that, devotees. I think what the whole medium was is to try to get you that when you have a problem, you speak out and don't keep it within and let it take you into a dark place so that you lost yourself. We all have our moments in this world. That's why I told you, sometime in happy times and sometime in not unhappy time, as you would say. Everyone go through that. Right now in the universe, there are many people, because of the universe having the problem it having right now, a lot of people is having sleeping problem, anxiety problem. And I'm sure you could confirm that with me. That is what is going on. Only when you are in contact with knowing what is happening in the universe, that is what's going on. And that was one of his problems too. He couldn't sleep. He used to be all up in the night. And the thing about it is, you cannot be like that, because anytime you are all up in the night, you know what you're doing? You're affecting your health. Please know that. You are affecting your health. You have to try and sleep. Nobody intended to go and take a sleeping tablet, no way. Because when you go and take a sleeping tablet, you become used to that sleeping tablet. But there are things that you do when you have anxiety. This is what I'm sharing for you, little knowledge that people don't understand. Do you know taking up a simple coloring book and coloring what a child started off? Do you know a simple thing like that brings back a balance in you that you can sleep? Just take a coloring book and sit down. I'm telling you this because when I was growing up from much younger, and my mom, you know what she gave us? There was something, the dots where you make the box. You all could remember that? We used to sit by the table when we had sleepless nights, and we used to do that. And that itself used to bring some sort of balance when we had it. And this is where a lot of modernized people don't understand the traditional way. We are not saying you don't modernize. Please forgive us. We are not saying you don't modernize, you know. There are traditional way where things has already been, where people who in the past, who had went through all whatever problem, and they found ways and mean, which is solution to help them across the problem that they have. Do you know there are many people that they have problem and they're afraid to say of it? Plenty of people today have an ear problem, eye problem, head problem. That is normal. Now you will want to know, why am I saying that is normal? Because that is what is happening in the universe today. The universe is ailing and crying out. And we being part of it, we are only getting the feeling, the effects of what is really going out there. But to you, you are thinking as you alone. No. Sit down and share a moment. And this is how we used to do it with family members or friends. And we talk and we share how each other. Now, the same remedy cannot work to everybody, because you know why? Everybody's genes is not the same way. Everybody's fingerprint is not the same way. Everybody retina in the eye is not the same. Everybody blood is not the same. So this is why I say when people go on, you're posting on social media and you advertise these things, you might not be doing some good. It could end up being more negative. You may do it in good conscience. That's why we tell you. And the only thing that AI is doing today is bringing everything more transparent with people. Remember gone are the days when somebody who will play a role and try to be or fit in? With the age of digital or the AI world today, you can't do that. You either be you or you don't be you. And nobody can vex with you for that. You just have to be yourself. And that's what life is about. Believe in what you believe. Do what you can for yourself, because everybody is not the same. There are some people to the right of the room, and there will be some people to the left of the room. Devotees, what makes the world go wrong? There's a rule I always tell people. Too far east is west, and too far west is east. Very simple. So we tend to hold on to a lot of things we have in this world, and we feel it is only important to we, but it's important to everybody. Not only you. It's just that we see things from a different perspective. We see it from a different direction. That's why in the world today, you have east, west, north, south, northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. So we have to try and find the commonality. And that's what the AI world and the social media is doing. It's really supposed to be doing that. Not bringing out flaws and being competitive with each other. There's a moment when you can be competitive, you know. That's where you have sports for. But I think when it comes to religion and your spiritual belief, you don't be competitive. Because only you and you alone know who is your maker. And I'm not here to change that. So devotees, I understand we have one or two items here again. So this is my part of it, and the ritual part. I understand we have a urology. So I will call on Shelshi to do the urology.
Namaste, Sitaram, Assalamu alaikum, pleasant good morning to all. The life of the party is no more. We are gathered here to celebrate the life of Rajendra Dwarika. I ask that we join not in solemn silence, but instead, too short. I ask that we join not in solemn silence, but instead to share a final laugh with the man whose laugh could be heard from out the road. I asked around the family for their collective reflections on Chin. In response, I was regaled with stories of his dancing moves, whether on the floor or on the truck, hold on to a walking stick when he was ready to go down low. I heard that he was Smoothie King to his offshore posse, who had men lining up to try his smoothie concoctions. I heard about way before I was born, when my Chin Mamu had hair that he used to comb and style carefully, with not one curl out of place. And of course, I heard and witnessed for myself his notorious collection of grass-covered jerseys, hats, pants, and shoes, all approved by Bob Marley himself. With every memory, a different nickname came with it. Chinese, Lumpy, Chinese man. You would just need one glance at his late father, Beto Rupnarayan Dwarika, and you would know how he got those names. But most importantly, how he got the name Chin. He was his father in print, both sharing in the Chinese features. Chin was the sixth sibling of the Dwarika Nine, born on Saturday, 19 November 1965. He was a breathing testament to the old nursery rhyme, Saturday's child works hard for a living. He began working PH to support the family after losing their father and their main source of income. After this, he went on to masonry, eventually building his way literally and metaphorically to become a skilled fabricator. But before he found his financial footing, he journeyed on various work ventures, one day finding himself behind the counter at KL's bakery. Here he would find his greatest reward, which I'm certain he would say made him the richest man in the world. It was during his time working at KL's bakery that he would meet his beloved wife, Devika. He would lend a listening ear to the other young bakery workers who wanted to win her over, all the while knowing she was already the one for him. They dated for 1 year before their marriage in 1994, a marriage that will result in the birth of their 3 Dwarika boys, who Chin raised with graceful and playful affection, and who all inherited parts of his spirit. Anyone who knew Chin knew that his family was the center of his world, and he had the tattoo to show it. Their first son, Dane, was born in 1997, growing well into his father's features and mannerisms. We all know Chin for his unique laugh. That is Chin laugh alone. But if you tell Dane a joke, you will still hear Chin's laugh. Through his firstborn, that laugh will live on in every room that Chin is absent from. Their second son, was born in 1999 and grew to inherit his father's true essence of a hard worker. He is selfless, offering endless support much like his father did for his family. He also inherited his father's sense of humor, capable of joking when everyone needs a laugh. Their final son, baby Devesh, was born in 2009. From birth, he was the apple of his father's eye, affectionately called Sonnyman and Papi by his father. He was his father's right and left hand, and will always be his baby boy. Chin was a lover of God in all his forms, be it Bhagwan, Jesus, Allah, or Jah. He would post Bible verses and Hindu scriptures alongside his daily morning messages, which he delivered like the morning paper. Anyone who received a message from Chin would know his text signature, a word that encapsulates who he was as a man, constantly spreading positivity, love, peace, and above all, blessings. I can guarantee if you were to look at the last message he would have sent you, 9 out of 10 persons would see the word blessings in the chat. So to all of us here today, family, friends, and all of us who were graced by his presence in our lives, we can join in his life celebration, knowing that we are all blessed by him. Thank you all for gathering with us in remembrance of a bright soul, whose light still shines with us in this room today and will shine beyond. I will leave you with Chin's own words, the caption that he wrote for the picture that was used on all your programs. Chin says to you, loving myself, enjoy every moment, life short. Thank you. I'll now invite the Honorable Saddam Hussein, Minister of Land and Legal Affairs, to say a few words. Thank you.
Good morning, Sitaram, Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of the Ministry of Land and Legal Affairs, I would like to express my condolences to the family of Rajendra Dwarika, better known as Chin, and also our very loving, hardworking Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Neela Dwarika Ali. And while sitting there, I don't know Mr. Chin personally, but just looking at the slideshow that is on the screen, the first thing that came to my mind was this fellow was a real saga boy. Just by the way he dressed, and then that was corroborated by the eulogy. And then I observed even further that he was well-traveled, that he seems to have Lyme a lot, and it shows that he has lived a very full and positive life. And if he has cut from the same cloth as our Permanent Secretary, it means that he was one of integrity, of honesty, of diligence, of hard work. And very often as a politician and a member of parliament, I attend many funerals. And what I saw here today is something very remarkable. I saw a very close-knitted and loving family of siblings, of in-laws, gathered together to lend the support to each other. And that is something that I would like to commend the family for. Now, Mr. Chin left back 3 young boys, and I want to especially encourage you all that you take care of your mother, that you be that figure for her, that you continue to protect her just like her husband did. And also I want to implore our Permanent Secretary too. I know during his very not so good days, you would see it in her. She would not express it in the ministry, but she'd plow through, and this is one of those moments where you see the strength of an individual. And today, we as the ministry, PS, we support you, we support the family, and I pray that Mr. Chin sees in Islam, we call it something else, but in Hinduism, we hope that he attains that stage of moksha, that his soul is free, and that whatever sins or whatever wrongdoings he may have done, all of it is forgiven, and whatever good he has done, may it magnify and make his way light and attain that stage of moksha. So again, on behalf of the ministry, we'd like to extend our deepest condolences to the Dwarika family. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. It's great to have you here also with us. And may Bhagwan show a choices blessing on you and continue keeping up doing the good work that you have been pleased to do with all the members at your side, and let all fruitful be over. So devotees, there's another person I would like to call to offer tributes here is the Pandita Ragbir Singh. We will call upon her, and then after that we'll do a bhajan, and then we will see how we go from there. So we ask her. Aye.
Namaste, Sitaram, Assalamu alaikum, good morning to one and all. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Namaste Satete Jagat Karanaya Namaste Chite Sarvalokashvayaya Namo Dvaita Tattvaya Mukti Pradaya Namo Brahmane Vyapine Shashvataya. Salutations to you, O Supreme One, Eternal Lord, cause and support of the universe. Salutations to you, O source of consciousness, source of happiness and giver of bliss. Over and over again, we salute you, O all-pervading One. Today we are all gathered here with heavy hearts to pay our last respects and remember a really good, kind-hearted and generous person who lived a simple but fruitful life. His every smile, his every loving word, and every kind action was a reflection of the beauty of his soul. Having known Raj, short for Rajendra, I call him Raj. Having known Raj for a long period of time, I can safely say that he was one of the good people amongst us, who was ready to go the extra mile to assist those in need. It is said that the hand that helps others will always be filled with blessings. It is said also that one of the most important things that you can do on this earth is to let people know that they are not alone. He was indeed blessed to have had his family and relatives surrounding him and comforting him during the period of his illness until the last moment. He was indeed blessed. Raj regularly attended Sunday service at the St. Clement Vedic School, together with his wife Devika and children. He was a God-fearing person and never missed an opportunity to draw himself close to God through the chanting of mantras, singing of bhajans, and performance of Agnihotra. Raj and Devika always made sure there was something for everyone to partake of after prayers, when all would sit, have a meal, and bond. While this was taking place, Raj would be by the sink, washing the Havan utensils and having them ready for the next service before he sat down to eat with us. He worked silently and selflessly. His interaction with others was pleasant and peaceful. His presence was greatly missed when he fell ill and could not join our service anymore. I believe God had other and greater plans for him. Today he is no longer with us, part of God's plan for a better life for him. We are grateful to have known Raj, grateful for every lesson, every laughter, and good company. I pray that God bless his soul with peace and happiness. And I pray that God give the family, especially the immediate family, the strength to go on without Raj. Let us all now join in chanting the Gayatri Mantra 5 times as we bring him into our minds and send out powerful vibrations, asking the Lord to let his soul travel peacefully on its journey. Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste. Thank you very much, Pandita Ragbir Singh. Before I do what I have to do, we leave the floor open for a few minutes for anyone who wants to express or say something. So the floor is now open for you.
Panditji, Member of Parliament, Mr. Sarah Hussain, members of the deceased family, Namaskar, Sitaram, and a pleasant good morning to each and everyone. I am one of the relatives of the deceased that I know for all my life. A very humble, simple, decent young man, a kind-hearted young man who nurtured this family since his parents became deceased and lived a very decent and loving life to one and all. As someone mentioned about the family members, since his father and mother became deceased, this family stick together as one family that I observed even up to this present moment. All the families showed a love and appreciation for one and all. Today, I know the feelings that this wonderful family have. But nevertheless, my friends, death is inevitable. Once there is a birth, everyone will succumb to the injuries one day. They have no escaping. And we must prepare for that because one day it has to come because we take birth in this motherland. And we must prepare for that. As the scripture tells us, there are 4 stages in life, and the last stage is sannyasi stage, when you total renunciation, when you give up everything and turn to the good Lord, that something is coming surely and slowly, and that is death. And we must prepare for that. I repeat, once you take birth in this world, death will surely come to you. As I close, I would like the immediate family to stand while I chant mantra of blessings. Ask the Lord to take charge of this wonderful family, to take charge of the beloved wife and children, to give them the energy and strength to continue. They have suffered a great loss in their life. And I ask the Lord to bless them. Hadjo, let us pray. Om Gajananan Bhutta Bikabise Bitam Kapukushambi Kalachati Bhakshanam Om Masikam Soka Vinashikaranam Namahi Bigane Sarapati Panchanam Om Vakratum Brahmakaya Surya Koti Samrapabha Nigabiranam Kurushesheka Sarbaka Kesu Sarbaka Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Can I just see it last but not least, on behalf of the entire Silochan family, I extend To all the family members, deepest condolences and sympathy. May the Lord bless them to stay strong, to continue your everyday duty on good faith. Thank you, Sitaram.
Good morning, Sitaram, everyone. I'm sure you all would have seen that young man there gesturing. So he was telling me, go and say something, go and say something. Chin, my brother-in-law, he was my messenger. When Naresh and I were dating and we started to get to know each other, Chin was working by KL's Bakery at the time. And in those days, we had the house phone, which was few and far between. So unfortunately, my house didn't have a phone. The neighbor had a phone, and once a week, I would get a phone call from Naresh. But I would hear from him all week because Chin would pass, and he would stop and he would say, Sherry, Guru say X, Y, and Z. Or Guru send X, Y, and Z. And I would say, Chin, hold on. Go back and give this to Guru, or tell Guru I say that, and whatever. When we got married, and on the third day I would come back home to my parents' home, I forgot half of my stuff at my in-laws' home. So Chin passing with the bakery van, selling bread and, whatever. Chin, hold on. Yo, go home and you tell Guru, I forget X, Y, and Z. I go bring it for me in the morning now. So Chin was my messenger. So messenger boy, you have one more message to do for me. And that is when you go up there, you tell all who have gone already before you that we are still holding on and we are carrying on their legacy. The Dwarika family is carrying on the legacy that Ma and Pa left for us. And may your journey be an easy and a peaceful one. I know that your light is already shining there. You fought the good fight, Chin. You fought the good fight. And don't worry, you're leaving us, and we will continue to bond and hold together as best as we can and carry on the legacy that Ma and Pa left. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Reverend Ron Edwards, and Chin has been a good friend for a long, long time. I knew him with a full head of hair. And his wife has been my wife's, not just her best friend, I think they're like sisters. Sometimes I can't find her for hours. It's because she's on the phone with the vicar. And they've always been a blessing in our lives. And when we met first, before they were actually courting, he was doing a construction of a house on our street, and we became friends. And when we met again after I realized he had married my wife's best friend, I was happy to meet him again. And we shared a lot of laughter, of course. He had a good sense of humor, and I am never out of jokes. And today is a sad day, though, but I know he would want you to be happy. We believe that to be absent in the body is to be present with the Lord, and I know he's gone to a better place. Sometimes when you pray for people and they don't get better, we feel our prayers are not answered. But what were you praying for? You were praying for them to be well. You were praying for them to be happy. You were praying for them to be peaceful. You were praying for them to enjoy life. And all of that happens when you pass on the other side. All of that happens. So your prayer is not unanswered. He is in a better place, and all our prayers are answered. I love the family. I met most of them just after he passed. I was there, and I saw that sense of unity. that sense of holding things together. Sometimes when parents pass, that disappears, especially a mother. But there's this family unity. Please keep it together, and please support each other. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Pastor. All right, so devotees, I did said we will do a bhajan. I wouldn't do a personal bhajan. I realized that you all have one of this. There's a bhajan there that struck my eye. It's Aaj Andhere. So those of you can join. So at least you put good use to this. Right? Very beautiful bhajan. It represents where the light that has to overcome the darkness. He is the light that really overcomes our darkness. And it must not stop there. It must continue. So we join together. So you can follow me or sing with me. आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। आ आ आ भटक रहे हम राह दिखा दे भगवन, राह दिखा दे। भटक रहे हम राह दिखा दे भगवन, राह दिखा दे। कदम कदम पर किरण दिखा दे भगवन, किरण बिछा दे। इन अखियन को प्रभु करा दे, इन अखियन को प्रभु करा दे। ज्योति से पहचान, ज्योति से पहचान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। आ हम तो है संतान तिहारी, प्रभु संतान तिहारी। हम तो है संतान तिहारी, प्रभु संतान तिहारी। तेरी दया के हम अंधियारी, प्रभु है हम अधिकारी। दुनिया होवे सुखी हमारी, दुनिया होवे सुखी हमारी। ऐसा दे वरदान, ऐसा दे वरदान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। आ आ So devotees, Chin was our light. We have to understand the light. Even though the light is going, which is one light, it doesn't mean all the other lights cannot become stronger and better. Sometimes when one light go, it normally takes away the problems of other lights, and to allow those other lights to light stronger and more blissful. And in the world, if we are all light, why it is we don't come closer together, and why is it we stay far apart? So devotees, it's a beautiful bhajan, and we are all have the same objective, which is, as this light, trying to remove the darkness from every corner, every area within one's life. So devotees, we will have, okay, so we'll just have the closing prayer, and then we'll have the Pinda offering, and then after the Pinda offering, we'll have the floor open for those of you who want to do final viewing, and then I think they will have musical rendition from the audio. So we join together firstly. Let us all stand as we join together in this final closing prayer. We ask Bhagwan, come. Clasp hand. Yeah, if you have, we would need four. So for one for when we go down there. We will need for the pin and them two flowers. Right. So we join together, devotees. We ask Bhagwan, whatever he has done, O Lord, open your arms and accept him with our love and devotion. We send him off. We send him with all beautiful fame, strength of ours, so that we know your pathway is paved better than where he was. And due to this, O Lord, we accept that you will take care of him, and let life continue for him. Let all success and fulfillment be over. To the near and dear own friends and family also, who have to undergo this moment in time, O Lord, we ask that you show a choices blessing. Give them the understanding, give them the nurturing in their heart to process and go forward and progress. Let this be a milestone that is only achieved for greater things. We join together. Om. 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 Om Nad Nidhano Deva Shankar Chakra Gadadhara Akshay Pundarika Akshaya Preta Moksha Pradurbhava. Om Krishna Krishna Kripalu Tvam Gatinam Gatir Bhava Sansaranam Magnanam Prasiddha Purushottamam. Om Tatsat Preta Atma Shanti. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Om Namo Paramatmai Namaha. For the flowers there, bring the pin down. Let's do the.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
Again, keep it on. Stay on till you reach it. So devotees, you can come and view the body, those of you, and pay final before we move to go to the creek to complete the final part.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,